Hey everybody, it looks like we're up to Inktober 2023, day 1, and our prompt is dream. So with this one, I was going with a story about a Dybbuk, which I don't know if you know what that is, but in Jewish folklore, it's an evil spirit. And I guess the word's root means to bind or like parasite. So it's an evil spirit that hooks onto you, attaches itself to you, and they're usually pretty bad. And one of the ways that they manifest themselves onto their human hosts is through dreams. So the idea I had was of a Dybbuk. And they always, well, I guess not always, but they many times manifest themselves as hags. So old, creepy women. And I've known more than one babushka. When you would say Dybbuk around them, they would spit through their fingers 3 times, because I guess that's a way to ward off the evil eye. And to make sure the Dybbuk isn't attracted to you. There's a couple really famous Dybbuks, like the Dybbuk box, which is a box that holds the Dybbuk, and if you open it up, you release it and give it permission to enter the real world, and they attack you in your dreams. They'll attack you in the real world, supposedly. I've never personally seen a Dybbuk, but I do know somebody who had an experience with one. And this thing started plaguing his dreams. He started having suicidal thoughts. And their Dybbuk lived upstairs in a house they rented. And he'd have dreams of it coming down the stairs and strangling him. Around the same time, he started writing suicidal poetry, and he was living with his dad and his step brothers and his dad's new main squeeze. And the step brothers were much younger than him. He was in his 20s, and his step brothers were like 8 and 6, I think, if I remember the story correctly. Anyways, one day the mom was telling them to clean the room at breakfast, and they were in trouble and couldn't watch TV or cartoons or do anything they wanted to until they had their rooms cleaned. And this is all related to me by my friend, who was also at breakfast. And the youngest one said, "I don't have to do anything you say anymore, Mommy, because my friend, the dark lady who lives upstairs, said, if I don't want to, I can just wait till you fall asleep and cut your throat from ear to ear." And then he pointed over to the butcher block, to the knives, and said, I would just have to get one of those real sharp knives over there, and she told me that if I don't like you anymore, that I could just cut your throat. So I'm not gonna clean up my room. I'm gonna go watch TV, and if you don't like it, then I know how to fix the problem. And this was so out of character for this little kid. So, did they really have a Dybbuk living in their attic or in their upstairs bedroom? Man, I don't know. But that's pretty crazy. This particular friend of mine was also fairly sensitive to the supernatural. His mom even worked for the police department as a psychic in murder investigations, which I'll share that maybe in another Inktober, since it's for my Inktober this year. I'm going to do fairly dark, Halloween-y type subjects, you know, it's that part of the season. So at least have a theme idea, right? And I think my Dybic's kicking it off pretty good. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for day 2 of Inktober. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video and listen to my ramblings. Take care, my friends. J4D3, and I'm out of here.